Hey there, fellow beginners. Welcome back to my channel, MRA Passive Income Playbook. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey, exploring the world of YouTube monetization. Imagine starting from scratch with no money, no experience, and yet achieving the dream of passive income. It's not a myth, it's my story. It's about passion, persistence, and the power of consistency. It's about turning setbacks into stepping stones and making dreams a reality. So, let's dive right into it. Step 1. Finding the right equipment without breaking the bank. It's a common misconception that starting a YouTube channel requires high-end, expensive equipment. But let me tell you, that's far from the truth. What you need is something that can capture your ideas and present them to the world. Let me share a little secret from my journey. I didn't have a fancy setup when I started. I simply used a budget-friendly laptop. And guess what? I didn't buy it new. I found it on Facebook Marketplace for just $100. That's right. It's all about making the most of what's available to you. There are plenty of platforms where you can find good quality, affordable equipment. So, don't let the idea of expensive gear hold you back. Remember, it's not about the equipment, it's about the content you create with it. I managed to snag a budget-friendly laptop for just $100 on Facebook Marketplace. Step 2. Embracing the beginner's mindset. This journey is not just about making money or gaining popularity, but it's also about personal growth and learning new skills. When I first started, I was a blank slate, with no knowledge of video editing, no idea about SEO, and no clue about content strategy. I was, in every sense of the word, a beginner. But here's the thing, being a beginner is not a disadvantage. In fact, it's quite the opposite. A beginner's mindset is a powerful tool that allows you to approach everything with curiosity, openness, and a willingness to learn. It enables you to see opportunities instead of obstacles, to take risks instead of playing it safe, and to grow from failures instead of being discouraged by them. I remember the first video I posted. It was far from perfect. The lighting was off, the audio was patchy, and my delivery was awkward. But it was a start, and every time I hit the upload button, I learned something new. I learned how to improve my video quality, how to optimize my content for search, and how to engage with my audience. With each video, I got a little better, a little more confident, and a little closer to my goal. But let me be clear, embracing the beginner's mindset is not about being content with mediocrity. It's about acknowledging where you are, appreciating how far you've come, and striving to get better. It's about celebrating small victories like hitting your first 100 views or receiving your first comment. It's about understanding that success is a journey, not a destination, and that every step forward, no matter how small, is a win. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or underprepared, remember this. Every expert was once a beginner. Every successful YouTuber started with 0 subscribers and 0 views. What set them apart was not their expertise or their resources, but their mindset. They believed in their ability to learn, to improve, and to succeed. And so can you. Trust me, I was as green as they come when I started, but I quickly learned that passion and persistence can outweigh experience any day. Scene script. Step 3. Taking the easy route. When starting your YouTube journey, it's easy to get overwhelmed. You might feel the pressure to produce elaborate, over-the-top content to stand out. But believe it or not, simplicity is your friend here, especially when you're just getting started. Instead of investing hours into creating complicated videos, focus on crafting content that resonates with your audience. Engage them with your authenticity and passion. It's not about the flashy visuals or the fancy editing, it's about connecting with people, sharing your stories, and creating a community. For instance, when I first started, I used simple strategies that anyone can adopt. I focused on topics I was passionate about, made sure my titles and thumbnails were clear and appealing, and interacted with my audience through comments and live streams. The beauty of YouTube is that it gives you the freedom to experiment. You can try different content formats, from how-to tutorials and vlogs to Q&As and reviews. The key is to keep your audience engaged and coming back for more. Remember, growing a YouTube channel is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistent growth over time rather than overnight success. So, don't get disheartened if things don't take off immediately. Keep creating, keep engaging, and keep learning. I also use free tools available online to analyze my performance. Tools like YouTube Analytics can help you understand what works and what doesn't. Pay attention to your audience retention, watch time, and engagement rates. These metrics will guide you in fine-tuning your content strategy and improving your channel's performance. And most importantly, enjoy the process. Creating content should be fun and fulfilling. When you love what you do, that energy and enthusiasm will shine through your videos, attracting more viewers and subscribers. So, there you have it. Taking the easy route isn't about cutting corners or looking for shortcuts. It's about embracing simplicity, staying authentic, and building a connection with your audience. I found simple, beginner-friendly strategies to engage my audience and grow my channel organically. Step 4. Trying, failing, and trying again. The road to success is paved with setbacks, and this journey is no exception. Many might view failure as a roadblock, a sign to turn around and abandon the path. But let's rethink that perception. Failure isn't a dead end. It's a detour, an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine our approach. So let's talk about my own experience. I remember the early days when I was starting out. I'd put hours into creating content, only to garner a handful of views. Disappointment would wash over me, but I didn't let it keep me down. Instead, I took it as a learning opportunity. I examined my content, analyzed my strategies, and identified areas that needed improvement. This process wasn't a one-time thing. It was a cycle of trial and error, a dance with failure that led me to better understanding the ins and outs of this platform. With each setback, I was uncovering valuable lessons about what works and what doesn't. The low view counts taught me about the importance of SEO and catchy titles. The quiet comment sections guided me to create more engaging content. And the fluctuating subscriber count? It reminded me to stay consistent and authentic. And here's the most important part. I kept going. Even when things weren't going as planned, I didn't throw in the towel. I pushed through, determined to turn these stumbling blocks into stepping stones. I reminded myself that Rome wasn't built in a day and that every successful YouTuber started from somewhere. So, if you're in the thick of it, feeling like your efforts aren't bearing fruit, remember this. It's okay to fail. In fact, it's more than just okay. It's necessary. It's a crucial part of the journey that leads to growth and success. Every setback is just a stepping stone to success. Don't be afraid to experiment and learn from your mistakes. Because in the end, the only true failure is giving up before you've given yourself a chance to succeed. Step 5. The magic of consistency. The journey to success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a path paved with persistence, patience, and yes, you guessed it, consistency. You see, consistency is the heartbeat of any endeavor. It's the rhythmic pulse that breathes life into your dreams, one beat at a time. In my own journey, I've found that showing up consistently, no matter how small the progress may seem, has been instrumental in my growth. It's not about grand gestures or overnight success. It's about the steady, relentless pursuit of your goals. It's about nurturing your YouTube channel, like a gardener tending to their plants with regular care and attention. So, even when you hit a snag, or when the excitement wanes, remember to keep going. Keep creating, keep learning, keep evolving. Because in the grand scheme of things, it's not the strongest or the most intelligent who survive, but those who can adapt to change. Even on days when you feel like throwing in the towel, keep showing up. Consistency is the secret sauce that turns dreams into reality. And finally, step 6. Unlocking the monetization milestone. This is the moment we've all been working towards. The journey to this point is different for everyone, but the key ingredients are always the same: passion, persistence, and a whole lot of patience. For me, reaching this milestone was a mix of sweet triumph and sheer relief. I remember the day like it was yesterday. I had just crossed the 1,000 subscriber mark and my accumulated watch hours had just tipped over into the 4,000 range. Thrilled, I immediately started the application for monetization. It was a simple, straightforward process that YouTube guided me through. Once approved, I was able to start earning from my videos. And let me tell you, there's no feeling quite like earning your first dime from doing something you love. When I hit that magical threshold of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I applied for monetization and never looked back. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you to smash that like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe to my channel for more tips on monetizing YouTube as a beginner. Your journey begins with a single step, so take that today. No matter how small, make progress towards your goal. Brainstorm content ideas, film your first video, or engage with your audience. Remember, every effort counts. Now, here's your homework. Take one actionable step towards starting or growing your YouTube channel today. You got this.